What's up, all my skaters? Today we're gonna learn how to do this. What's up, guys? I teach beginner skaters how to progress quickly and have fun while doing it. So if you're new to the channel and you enjoy the content, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you're not new and you enjoy it anyways, still hit that like button, help promote the video. Now let's get into it. How to ollie this curb. So this is actually part 2. Previously I uploaded a video how to ollie up your first curb. Since doing that, I've been getting a lot of comments about people still struggling to get up over the curb and how to actually conquer their fears of doing it and not catching the trucks, etc. So I'll post some of these comments here. Let's go ahead, and today this is gonna be, again, part 2 of that first video, how to get over the curb, how to conquer your fear of catching those wheels, and how to actually progress. Let's go. All right, so first thing first, prerequisite, you need to be able to ollie over a board. First, try it laying flat like this, but what we're really going for is you need to be able to consistently ollie over the board when it's standing up on its side. If you can ollie over this on flat ground, if you can't ollie over a skateboard on flat ground, then don't even bother going to a curb yet. I want you to keep trying this until you do it consistently without knocking it over. The only reason to do this, again, is to build confidence. A lot of people are afraid of catching their trucks in the curb. It's a mental game, just like anything in skateboarding. So the more you're able to consistently ollie a skateboard on flat ground, the easier it's going to be to mentally prepare yourself to get up over the curb, and you'll do it a lot faster otherwise. Okay, so the reason for being able to ollie over the board while standing on its side is, in most cases, that board is going to be taller than the curb is you're attempting to ollie. The other thing is, not just the height wise, but the fear of hitting the trucks. If you hit your trucks on the board on the ground, the board's just going to fall over, you're going to be okay. Connecting on the curb, you're probably going to fly forward and possibly hurt yourself. So if you're able to consistently ollie over a skateboard on flat ground, you're going to be able to do it up and over a curb. And again, it's mental. Anything that can help you out mentally to do it, by all means, do it. I'll show you guys here. You can see that skateboard is clearly higher than that curb. Okay, so tip number 2, you got to look at the actual surface itself. So you can see I've got some water drainage here. So probably best point is to go in through here or on this side, but you also got to watch where you're landing. So if you land with your wheels in that crack, you may be able to ride out of it, or in this mud rock over here, you may be able to ride out of it, but there are a good chance that you will actually catch your wheels and you will fall as well. So you want to be clearing this. If you don't mind going through the water, you can do it closer, but you definitely want to be landing with your back wheels past this crack. So another thing I want to point out is where your eyes are looking. I like to point that out in my videos, and Skate State, Martin, helped film a video about ollieing a curb, and he pointed out as well. So when I'm looking to ollie a curb, I'm not looking at the front of the curb, I'm not looking at the nose of my board. What I'm looking at is where I want to land up top. So if I want to land with my back wheels up here, I focus on that. So in my peripheral vision to look at the curb, again, I don't lock my eyes on the curb, I lock where I want to go. You always want to lock where you want to go, right? So as I'm approaching it, I see that I'm getting close to that. I know in my peripheral I got to ollie up over this. So then I pop and I ollie, and yeah, my eyes do watch where I want to land until I land, and then I move on. All right, guys, so remember, I want to put a focus on the back of the board, not the front. Look at this. If you were just to come and manual up this, you don't hit the middle, you don't hit the curb until 3/4 of your board is already past it. So literally just by manualing, you can almost clear this curb and potentially ride up by shifting your weight. But that's not the goal. The goal is to get up and over the curb by ollieing. And that is, again, why I focus where I want to land with my back trucks. I focus on getting my back foot up over, higher than my front foot if I can, and I focus where I'm going to land. Because again, just by pushing down, look how much clearance there is. You're not going to hit it, right? Again, it's that back foot we want to get up and over. When going straight on, your nose can almost hit the curb. You want to ollie when it's 4 inches on average from the end of the curb, just to give you an idea. But again, you're not focused on the nose, you're focusing on that back foot, getting it up and over, and where you're gonna land. I always try to land at least a foot past the end of the curb. Puts me right in here, you're past any cracks, you're gonna be safe. So let's recap. Be able to ollie a board laying flat. More importantly, be able to ollie a board laying on its side. Consistently get up over it, no touching it, no almost touching it. You need to be confident. When you come to the curb, watch for any possible issues, any cracks you want to avoid, anything in front. Roll up to it a couple times. You need to build the confidence. If you need to, take it at an angle first. All right, so another tip, if you're too afraid to go straight onto it, then take an angle. I talked about this in the last video. There's nothing wrong with taking an angle up here and going across. Yeah, you still have an extra distance to carry that way, but the thing is, you're not gonna catch your trucks directly on. So you could potentially land one wheel off, even on your trucks, and you could still ride away, right? So if you're afraid of catching your trucks, this is a way to help get over that. So if you're too afraid of hitting your front trucks or your nose on the curb about getting too close, what can you do? Easy solution, if you have it, grab another skateboard. If not, grab something that's close to the height of it. Now there's two ways you can do this. You can put it so the trucks are facing in to give that extra distance. Now again, look at this, it's about 6 inches. Now you're gonna have to ollie before that. So you're gonna have to ollie somewhere, 5 to 6 inches in front of this to make it. The other thing you can do to get it just a little bit closer, put the trucks away. So with the trucks facing away from the curb, you can see that narrows down the gap here, maybe by about 2 inches, 2-3 inches. So it gives you a little bit more room to get into the curb before you're going up. So that way, if you're afraid of the back trucks, you're clearing the front, and I guarantee you, if you're clearing the front here, you're gonna clear that crack, you're gonna land up there where you wanna keep your eyes. I'll show you an example for both right now. Let's go. Remember to watch your speed as well. If you get 2 solid pushes, that should be more than enough speed to get you clearing the edge of the curb. 1 push, depends on how hard you push. You don't need to go blazing fast, because if you go too fast, you're not gonna be able to get your ollie up quick enough unless you're good. And if you're good, you don't need this tutorial.